Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Today, I'm going to show you a rare interview with Mark Hamill in 1977 on the BBC with Leslie Judd for a children's program. I hope you enjoy it and let me know what you think. Let's get this video going.
Of Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, known in real life as Mark Hamill. And this is Mark's very first appearance on British children's television. So Mark, welcome to Blue Peter.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for coming along.
My pleasure. I'm surprised you call it a children's show, because when we were filming the movie, I watched Blue Peter all the time.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Tell me, how did you get the part of Luke Skywalker in the first place?
I wish I had an adorable anecdote to tell you, that I was in a restaurant and George Lucas, the director, was having a meal and he leaped up and said, "There's Luke Skywalker." I auditioned? No. Unfortunately, I auditioned like anybody else, and
you got the part?
Yeah.
Had you done any acting before?
Yes, I started doing plays at about age 12, and I went to Los Angeles City College in the theater arts department for 2 years, and I'd racked up, I finally figured out about 148 credits before doing a feature film.
Yeah, but Star Wars is really the first really big feature that you've done.
Sure.
Had some very big names in, so Alec Guinness and Peter Cushing. How did you feel working with them?
Well, I was just staggered. I thought, there's no way I can actually meet this man, much less appear in the same scene with him. I'm speaking of Sir Alec because, unfortunately, I never had a scene with Peter Cushing. But he was surprised because I went to work 2 days just to watch Peter Cushing work, even though I didn't work with him. And I'm a fan at heart. I had him sign a couple of posters.
Oh, that's nice. Can you tell us a little about what the story is about in Star Wars?
Well, the story, when you actually put it into words, is only so much nonsense to hang a great visual experience onto. It's the stuff that fairy tales are made of. We have a fairy princess. We have an innocent farm boy who yearns for adventure. Alec Guinness is a wise old wizard who teaches me a mystical force, somewhat like Merlin would teach a young King Arthur. Harrison Ford plays Han Solo, a cynical space pirate that we hire to transport us through the galaxy. Basically, I'm a farm boy. I inherit.
Farm boy makes good.
Yes.
A nice. I hope it's a good ending. I'd have to go and see it to make sure it is. Did you have any problems with the fantastic technical tricks that there are in the film?
Well, a lot of the times we would have to just imagine. There would be a blue screen outside the cockpit, like the film clip we just saw. I mean, here we were in these gun ports having a great time, but
in reality,
well, we were in the gun ports, but all we saw was a blue screen. So George would tell us to look, from right to left, like zoom, there it goes, and boom,
So you had to pretend
certainly
to see things.
But you see, people don't understand. In a way, that's no different than driving a car in a film, which is in fact being towed by a camera car. You're pretending to drive. It's no different than
all the tricks of making a film.
It's all make-believe.
But at least you didn't have to wear any of those very complicated costumes when you were playing your part of Luke Skywalker. Because some of the actors, in fact, who were playing the baddies, they really did have quite a time of it. Were playing the Imperial forces. They had to wear space-age armor and funny helmets. Talking of funny helmets, John.
Where is John?
Talking of funny helmets, John.
Gosh. John's never looked better, has he?
Oh, John, did you hear that? Mark said you never look better. Come round here. Come round here. Climb over. John, you're not very frightening. I hate to tell you. Not convincing as a badge at all.
Now, this, mind you, was worn by actors in the England's hottest summer.
Was it?
Remember the summer '76?
It must have been murder.
Oh.
I know also you had a couple of robot friends in the film.
Yes.
And they really were very extraordinary creatures.
Yes.
There was C-3PO. He was a golden-coloured robot who speaks very jerkily, rather like a Dalek.
It's a bit like me and Sheppy, is that?
What a relationship. Mark, thanks very much for coming along.
My
Wish you all the very best with the film and hope you have a happy stay in England.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Super, thanks very much.